State lawmakers approved this rebate. Back then, it's meant to address sky-high inflation and rising gas prices. So how much you get depends on your income and the size of your family. We're going to give you a few scenarios here. Couples who filed jointly and made less than $150,000 and have dependents will receive the most. We're talking about $1,050. That's $350 per person, plus another $350 for dependents. This is the largest bracket, representing more than 80% of beneficiaries out there. Individual filers who made less than $75,000 will receive $700 if they have a dependent, $350 if you filed individually and you don't have a dependent. Those making up to $125,000 will receive $500 with a dependent, $250 without. What do you need to do to get this refund? Carmen Balber from Consumer Watchdog says absolutely nothing.
They either sent you a check in the mail or they put the money in your bank account. So all you have to do is wait for that money to show up in your direct deposit account, if that's how you got your tax refund, or the state at the end of the month will start mailing debit card refunds to taxpayers who didn't do direct deposit.
Lawmakers approve inflation relief checks to go out to millions. But do these checks go to those on a fixed income like Social Security, SSI, SSDI? Well, guys, stay tuned to find out because this video is loaded with information. Hey, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another show where we are your #1 channel for stimulus check news and things that are happening in this country. We also do a ton of giveaways, and yes, you do not want to miss out on the free giveaways to win some free money. I want to thank you for tuning in today. If you want to stay up to date on everything that's going on and jump in on the free giveaways, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. We have so much news, guys. Let's dive in. So we all know that millions of people are in need of financial relief. Well, how about tomorrow? People are going to see money hit their bank account. Yes, millions of people are going to see a large amount of money hit their bank accounts, and yes, it's only to a certain individual, and we'll get into that information here soon. But guys, we want to say thank you for all that you do. There's so much stimulus check information and things that are happening, and we know that you guys need the help, and that's why we're doing a ton of giveaways on this channel that we'll explain later in this video. But we want to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth, so that's why we want to show you on the screen exactly what is going on. So have you ever wondered how Nancy Pelosi manages to keep doing what she's doing and how she has the millions? Well, right here on the screen, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has accrued millions from her husband's trade. Yes, her husband did get pulled over for a DUI. He was drunk while driving, but yet again, he is playing the stock market and apparently making millions and millions of dollars. And this is the kind of things that they don't want to tell you, because he's kind of up there with all of them. He knows what's going on. He has his connections and he's able to make millions. Yeah, that's not really cool. So now we have good old Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders wants to build back better. He wants to come back and he wants to do things for those on a fixed income like Social Security, SSI, SSDI. When it comes to inflation checks, it doesn't really matter if they go to those that have money. It needs to go to those that don't have money, right? Well, according to some information given by those in California, this news kind of tells you who and who's not eligible to receive some stimulus check help. Well, guys, take a look at this video and let me know kind of your ideas and thoughts on what you see.
Millions of Californians will start seeing some money hit their accounts this week as the middle-class tax rebates start going out. A family could see up to $1,050.
Yeah, this isn't the gas rebate that the governor originally called for, but goes to certain taxpayers, as we mentioned, to help offset inflation. It took a lot of negotiating between the legislature and the governor's office to get to this point.
Political reporter Morgan Reiner has what you need to know.
Governor Newsom first proposed the idea of giving Californians back their money in March.
The governor wanted to tie this to vehicle ownership. The majority Democrats in the legislature wanted to tie this to income, and they're the ones who won that negotiation.
Political analyst Steve Swat said the negotiations between the legislature and the governor delayed the timeline of the payments.
Exactly who would get the rebates and how much would they be. And so they finally came to a reasonable conclusion, but it was too late to distribute this money in the summer.
Depending on your income and your tax filing status, you could get anywhere from $200 to $1,050. You must have filed taxes in California in 2020, and you must still live in California now.
There are about 3 million Californians who did not file income taxes because they don't make enough money. And to get this rebate, you have to have filed income taxes this year. And many of these 3 million individuals are disabled and certainly very poor. And this has angered many of the advocates who see this as a slight.
For those who e-filed or used direct deposits, you will see that money hit your account between this Friday and the 28th. Those who received stimulus checks but didn't file electronically will get debit cards in the mail between October 25th and December 10th. The rest of the cards should be mailed out by January 15th.
So after listening to that, I truly believe that every state should be sending out stimulus checks. I truly believe that it should go to those that are on a fixed income and that didn't file taxes. I mean, literally, they know they're struggling. People know they're struggling. So why aren't they getting checks? So guys, right here on the screen, if you live in the state of California stimulus checks. Here's when gas rebates will arrive and how much you would get. This actually comes out today. About 23 million California residents may get an inflation relief check within days. Okay, Gavin Newsom's plan to offer financial assistance to many working families, and this is because of these high gas prices. This check is part as a $17 billion relief package that has also suspended the state's sales tax on diesel fuel and provided additional aid to help people with rent, with utility bills, the governor said earlier this year. So going down, the checks will start arriving on October 7th. So guys, tomorrow is the day that you will see checks hit your bank account. Checks will begin arriving on Friday. About 90% of people who receive direct deposits will get their payments by the end of October, according to the California franchise tax record. Will I get a direct deposit? Well, people who included their bank account information in their 2020 tax returns will receive direct deposits. So what about if you didn't do that? Well, who will get a debit card in the mail? Taxpayers who included their addresses but no bank account data will receive a debit card. Others who receive a debit card include people who filed paper returns, people who owe taxes from 2020 returns, taxpayers who received a direct deposit for their 2020 refunds but who have since changed their bank accounts or switched bank accounts, and people who receive advance payments from their tax service provider or who pay their tax preparer fees used for their tax refund. So this is going to go out to single tax filers who earn less than $75,000 a year, couples who earn less than $150,000 a year, $350 per taxpayer. Yet again, all of this information is for those in the state of California. So now talking about like the state of Arizona, Utah, Louisiana, guys, there are several states who are not actually sending stimulus checks out yet. And yes, I said yet, because all of them were giving money. So there is hope for states like Texas, North Carolina, Ohio, which has been heavily asked about in the comments below. But yet again, guys, we know that many of you are relying on a stimulus check to hit your bank account. You need some sort of financial relief. And that's why we're doing a huge giveaway. We're giving 15 lucky subscribers $100 each to help them in this time. Listen, we want to say thank you for your love and support and for joining this channel, becoming a part of the family. So make sure you get in while we still have an availability going on, because once we draw names, that's it. It's over. But we're also doing a huge $25 gift card giveaway for 4 lucky subscribers to any one of these 3 restaurants. And guys, you can't go wrong eating some really, really good food. Let me ask you, when's the last time you went to one of these restaurants and had a buffet? Guys, the tour of Italy from Olive Garden. Guys, a sirloin steak from Cracker Barrel with biscuits and cornbread. Or yet some lobster and shrimp from Red Lobster. Guys, it would be an amazing meal. Let's just say the meal is on us. And just to say thank you for your love and support for watching this channel. And guys, thank you for those that joined the membership for paying that $2.99 fee. Guys, you get special emojis, and that just helps us keep doing what we're doing. And that's why we're doing so many giveaways. Guys, I love you. I hope that this information helped. I promise to keep doing research on every single state out there to make sure we keep you guys updated. Stay tuned for more videos to come, and until next time, I'm John Merrill. Peace!